The drive was long, the black SUV moving silently through winding back roads, past thick trees that seemed to close in the closer we got to our destination. No streetlights. No signs. Only the occasional flicker of movement in the woods, something too fast to be human, too deliberate to be an accident. Finally, we reached the gates. Towering, adorned with the same lion insignia as the invitation. Two guards in tailored suits, their presence more military than security, stood wordlessly as the car approached. One of them raised a scanner, letting the laser glide over my face before nodding once. Identity confirmed. No words were exchanged. The gates slid open, and we entered the abyss. The estate was something out of a fever dream. A monument to excess, its structure a blend of classic European architecture and something far more sinister. The main house stretched like a beast across the land. Endless archways, towering pillars, and walls that had been there for centuries, bearing witness to secrets that had never seen daylight. The moment I stepped inside, I could feel it. The air was thick with something beyond perfume and cigars. Anticipation. Hunger. The scent of people who had come to push the very boundaries of pleasure and pain. They were already gathered. Men in perfectly tailored suits, women draped in gowns that barely clung to their bodies, all of them wearing the same expression. That barely contained smirk of people who knew they could buy and sell lives with a single word. And then, at the center of it all, stood the architects of the night. Victor and Helena St. Even in this world, they were different. Victor was tall, broad-shouldered, with the kind of sharp-jawed arrogance that only came from generations of inherited wealth. He didn't walk so much as own the space around him, his presence a gravitational pull. Helena stood beside him, green eyes as cold as a winter storm, her gown an obscene mixture of elegance and exposed flesh. Her beauty wasn't soft, it was the kind that destroyed men. And she knew it. They weren't just the hosts. They were the predators. The murmurs in the room silenced as Victor stepped onto the marble stage, standing before the velvet curtain that concealed whatever nightmare was waiting behind it. He raised his glass. "Welcome, my friends." His voice was smooth, practiced. The voice of a man who had never heard the word no in his life. "Tonight, we are not here for the usual games. Tonight, we are not playing for money. We are playing for something far more valuable." Helena stepped beside him, her painted lips curling into a knowing smirk. "Tonight, we play for flesh.